Hi guys, I'm Jiaoyingsummers. Welcome to Tiger Milk.
One of the coolest things anyone's ever done is quote Confucius in Chinese. That was really very impressive.
My grandpa was he studied Confucius and he's a classical Chinese literature master. I just read all the literature. I know everything Confucius says. I think that helps with writing because I read in classical Chinese and I have no friends because nobody likes me. But my grandpa is my best friend. We just read and he would write a poem and I can match him. I just write with him to make sure it rhymes and to write every topic. So I think it helps with writing even English.
Yeah.
It really helps. That's
okay, so
my only friend.
tell me who Confucius was.
I think he's just like this scholar. He has all of those wisdoms about everything.
What years did he live?
I think it's like Kongzi. I think it's like I think it's in Song Dynasty, which is like many thousand years ago, few thousand years ago. It's like he's old. Motherfucker's old. But I want to do an Instagram account called Confucius. Like we can say everything Confucius says, but we can make it sexual.
That is hilarious.
Confucius.
Okay, so what are the ones that influence you? Because they always say Confucius say.
Confucius say?
Confucius say. So what are your favorite quotes from him?
It doesn't matter how slow you go. It matters that you don't stop.
Ah.
Right?
Yeah.
And 1,000 miles of journey, it starts from your first step.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, I'm going to do comedy, but I'm so late in the game. I'm like, but the Confucius said that it can be 1,000 miles, but you start your first step, nobody can stop you. I'm like, let me buy a club right now. I drove on Melrose. I'm like, it has to be 1 mile away from the major 3 clubs. It need to be on Melrose. And then I drove by this a place at sublease. I walk in. I'm like, oh, I see. It's a clothing shop. I'm like, I see why you are subleasing. Those are ugly clothes and expensive, overpriced, ugly stuff. I'm talking to myself. I'm like, I'll take it, but it has to be cheaper than that because I don't have money. She's like, you have Birkin bag. I'm like, yeah, I'm cheap. I'm Chinese. So she's like, well, you can have like $200 off every month. I said, okay, deal. So she's like, what do you want? I said, you have to move today because I have my Taiwanese contractor coming in tomorrow. It's going to have a stage right here, like next week. And that's what happened. I got a stage on there in 1 week. Next thing you know, I'm telling jokes by myself in the room. Then I start doing the open mic. I host mics and have 7 open micers coming in. I just host the mic and run my jokes. And then pandemic came, I just kept the club. I was telling jokes on TikTok. And then I'm like, this is 1 year. Nobody's going anywhere. I should blow up on TikTok and I should have another baby. I want a daughter. So I had a daughter and I had 1 million followers in the same year. But I was throwing up, literally posting my jokes. I was pushing my daughter while I'm posting my TikTok. I'm like, I have to post this TikTok. You have to push your daughter. I'm like, it's a girl. Let me focus this post. It can be 1 million views. I just know I want to have a career, and I know I'm a nobody, and I know that nobody's going to take me serious. But if I can sell tickets, and everything I post on my TikTok is comedy. I don't do like a hair thing or like makeup tutorials.
Right.
I just tell jokes. And
I always said that my makeup artist name is Yutube. She's a small Japanese girl.
Oh, they are very good with makeup because they are so...
They're 7 years old and they're teaching me how to do makeup. It's crazy.
Yeah, they just, they are so great with makeup, Japanese. And also they do individual eyelashes. They know how to
really,
put
I
it
was
on.
making YouTube.
YouTube.
Yes.
YouTube. That's hilarious. YouTube sounds so Japanese though. YouTube. That's so cute. That's cute. Yeah, that's so cute. Oh
so you have 1 million followers on TikTok?
I have like a 1.3 million. I got banned for a while because I was talking about the one-child policy joke. They banned me. They were like, wow. I just said like all the baby girls, they were taken by coyotes, hyenas, and Jeffrey Epstein. And they were like, that's too far. I'm like, of course. They were like, that's not true. There's no hyenas in China. There is no hyenas in China. But it's just they were so mad at me, they banned my account. I lost all the followers. The day I decided to divorce my ex-husband, I'm like, did he call TikTok? Like, what happened? I'm like, I can live without you. I had 1 million followers. I don't need you. Bye. And the next thing I know, your TikTok is deleted. I'm like, did you call somebody? Did you call your friend in China, bitch? Like, fuck you. Then I just basically, I thank God for Jewish lawyers. I appreciate Jewish people. They are really amazing, the Jewish people.
Yes.
So he was able to write a letter, and I was able to get it back. But I felt like I'm still shadow banned a little bit because they kind of monitor my speech.
Oh, really?
Because I can't keep my whole mouth shut. And they know I'm going to say something.
And what would have happened if you'd said that in China?
I will be in prison.
Really?
Hmm.
Wow.
I'll be disappeared. I think so. I don't know. Maybe they will keep me to make me exam. I don't really know, but I would definitely
So
not
you
stay
never
in
want to
China.
go back to China.
I just can't tell jokes in China.
Right.
Because there's no freedom to tell jokes. You
That's
just
so interesting that there are no Chinese comedians.
no. I think Ali Wang is Vietnamese Chinese, right? Ali Wang.
Yes.
Yeah, and Margaret is Korean.
Yes.
Um.
Margaret is hilarious.
Oh my gosh, she's amazing.
So amazing.
She's so amazing.
She's sort of we're of the same era.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when she started talking about her mother on stage.
Oh my
and
god.
how brilliantly funny, you know.
So great.
Yeah. She's
So
amazing.
really amazing.
And she's still selling out all over the place.
Yeah. She's so iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is iconic.
Yes. You guys are so iconic.
But I know
You
I
are-
think of Margaret
you're
as
Margaret.
being like about 24.
Margaret is her spirit is so young.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that's what it is too. I mean,
She also she carry food with her all the time. She has a little dog. That's very good. I know she's not 24. She's at least 35 because she knows to bring snack with her. I remember I ran into her outside of the improv. I know Margaret, she follows me on TikTok, but I don't think she can point to the same person, me and her. I mean, me and my TikTok. But maybe a little bit because we actually, November, I was so honored to be inducted into Asian Hall of Fame with her together in November.
Oh, wow.
Into Asian Hall of Fame.